Good afternoon, everybody, and it is indeed a good afternoon because we are here. We are here for Strength45. Hi and welcome. My name is Olivia Winfield. I'm a personal trainer as well as a group fitness instructor here at the YMCA. And I welcome you to today's very sweaty full body Strength45. Okay, if you are new here, I'm going to just let you know a couple things of how I like to run it. So first and foremost, I like to do a dynamic warm up, and then we're going to do 4 exercise sets. Within those exercise sets, 2 of them are going to be for legs, 2 of them are going to be for our upper body. And in each set, we are going to do a core exercise. After we have completed a set, we will rest for a couple of seconds, about 20 or so, and then we will do the set again for a total of 3 times before we move on to the next exercise. For what you will need today, I have a bench, a mat, and some weights here. If you don't have access to any of these items or various accoutrements, do your very best to keep up with the workout. If for nothing else, you can also save this and come back later. Anyway, I've done enough talking. Let's go ahead and start warming up and get this work. All right, so we're gonna do 30 jumping jacks, 20 Cossack squats, switching it up on you, and then we're gonna do a plank rotation into a push-up, all right? So in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Stop. Cossack squat, or you can do a regular squat if you want, but Cossack squat, it's like a kind of an extended side lunge. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Try not to lean forward too much. 9, 10. Some lean is natural. 11, 12. What I don't want is you to be over here. That's not it. Back upright, core engaged. Stay upright. We want to feel this in our glutes. And if you're doing it right, you will. All right. And then let's do our plank rotation to push up. So now if either one of these is too much, you can break it apart. You can do one or you can do the other. Otherwise, the full thing is gonna look like so. All right? So your push up, rotate. 1, down, push. 2, so it's like you're pushing yourself into the rotation. 3, 4, 5, one more. 6, all right. I hope you feel warmed up. I do. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna get a little sip of water. You're more than welcome to do the same. And then we're gonna get this work. All right. Woo. All right, so I don't need the mat for this just yet. Yeah. All right, so first things first, Bulgarian split squat. So I have been lately for my legs, been lifting heavier on the virtual Y. Why? Because I need to. And my legs need it. So I encourage you to also try to do this with a heavy weight. Now, of course, if that's just not possible for whatever reason, that's okay. All right? Do your best. That's all I ever ask. All right? And you know what your best is. You know when you're not doing your best. All right, so how I set up for my Bulgarian split squat. I have to sit on the edge of the bench. Meet as I go to where your thigh and your glute meet. That's about the length of my legs here. Stand up on my first working leg. For your first leg, I recommend you pick your weaker side. That's usually gonna be your non-dominant side. So for me, that's my left. I'm right-handed. So my left is my non-dominant side, although I feel like these days I actually tend to lead more with my left leg. So actually, I'm gonna switch it up because that does happen too. So sometimes you end up having to go back and forth, back and forth. All right. I like to do it with one dumbbell, holding it goblet style, but you are more than welcome to use two. Put that back leg up on the bench, or you can leave it down here for just a regular split squat. And sit back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switching legs. Leave your feet where they are and just switch. That'll help simplify it. 1, 2, 3. You can also have that back leg pointed if you want. 4, 5, 6. I feel like it adds a little extra. 7, 8. Not the bench moving on me, child. 9. Woo, 10. Definitely feeling that in my glutes. Good. All right, and then for our core, plank jacks. So come on down into your push-up plank position. Butt is down, core is engaged. And you can step out one at a time or jack it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, we'll leave it there because I'm gonna get bored. Okay. All right, let's do two more times to go. Let's get some water. I know, it's been a while since we've done Bulgarian split squats. Okay, so a topic that has been on my mind and heart, and no, it's not what you think it is, has been on my mind and heart, thinking about, you know, in the course of your fitness journey, whether it be, and then, you know, whether that be weight loss, weight gain, you are eventually going to achieve a new normal. And the only thing I can think about when I think about achieving a new normal is when you first get there and you're like, whoa! And the only phrase that pops into my head is, act like you've been here before. You heard that? You ever heard somebody say that? Act like you've been here before? Usually means, you know, comport yourself with some decorum and manners and quit staring at stuff. Quit gawking around at stuff. Act like you've been somewhere before. Act like you've been here before is what that means. But how can you act like you've been somewhere before when you ain't never been there? Like, how are you supposed to act like it when you don't even know what it's supposed to feel like when you've never even seen it? And now all of a sudden, you're supposed to just get it. And it's like, what? But I think that's also why it's important to do not only the physical work, but the mental work. This is just as much physical as it is mental. And I'm not even necessarily speaking to, you know, the discipline aspects, the parts that say, get up and go to the gym. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about when you go buy new clothes and you're like, I don't fit into my old size anymore. In my case, I lost weight. My weight loss is mine. So for me, it was realizing when I could fit into a size pair of pants that I have never in my life been able to fit into. Never would have thought I'd be able to get into that size pair of pants. And here I am, wearing it comfortably. And it's like, wow, what? Like, let me tell you. All right, so I'm 34 years old. I'm a millennial. 91. So I grew up, especially here in Minnesota, as a fat, nerdy black girl in this land during the time of the skinny California blonde, hip huggers, that era. You know what I'm talking about. And so stores like American Eagle, Abercrombie & Fitch, Hollister, super popular at that time. I could not shop at those stores. And not because of money, because I wouldn't be able to fit into a dang thing in there. Like, couldn't even so much as imagine breathing in their general direction. And you ever walk past Abercrombie and Fitch, you know, that cologne they be spraying, it be projecting, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I walk past and start holding my breath. Cause like I'm too fat to breathe this in. It's literally how it feels. And then fast forward 20 plus years, here we are, and I'm smaller, and now I can go into these stores that I couldn't go into before. I can wear pant sizes, clothing sizes that I never thought I would wear. And it is jarring. It absolutely is. And I feel like it's something you can't really talk about unless it's with other people who have been there before. Because it can kind of sound like you're bragging. It can kind of sound like you're not serious, but you are. And it's like, wow, I can really fit into a size 4? That was me. Like, I was like, what? I can't fit into a size 4 now. We're a little too muscular for all that now. But, even so, I could never imagine I would fit into a size 6. Like, it's baffling to me. So, walking to Abercrombie and Fitch, okay, no, I refuse to shop Abercrombie and Fitch, but American Eagle, I walk in there, and it's like, act like you've been in here before. Even though I never have. Act like you've been here. It's like, oh, how? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, woo! 6, we skipped those ones. The second set, that's okay. All right, that was 3 sets of Bulgarian split squats. Get some water. You're doing fantastic. All right, we're moving on to the next. All right, one of these days, I'm going to be better about setting these things up ahead of time. Today's not that day, but one day. All right, you know what? We were gonna do 45, but we'll do 30. We'll take 15 seconds off. It's okay. All right, next up, we are going to do curtsy lunge. Curtsy lunge for time. So, working more on that muscle endurance. These are the things that help you with running, jogging, walking, sprinting, to borrow from our track and field brethren, sister, siblings, you know, the family. All right, starting. So I'm doing 1 dumbbell, I'm using it heavy. I'm hold it goblet style. As always, you have the option to do this just body weight only, or you can grab 2 dumbbells. If you got a kettlebell, you can even use a kettlebell. Shoot, now I won't tell. You can use your pet or the baby. Shh. All right, in 3, 2, 1. All right. So, as always, with exercises like these, when you're doing stuff for time, this is a marathon, not a sprint. So you have to find a pace that ideally you can maintain for the full time duration, regardless of that time, whether it be 30 seconds, 45 seconds, or 60. We will probably never do a minute of these. I would get so bored. Okay. And if I get bored, you'll get bored. Okay. Next up, we are going to do, okay. We're gonna try something a little different. I saw one of our illustrious instructors do this morning, Claire. She was subbing for our Linda Denton's morning Strength 30 class. She did this crab reverse curl thing, reverse crunch, and she touched the toe. Can we try it? Let's try it. 2, 3, so kind of like with our plank rotation. Push into the ground, into that toe. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, a little messy, but we did it. All right, let's do it. Let's take a couple of seconds rest and then repeat. Good night. I'm hot and sweaty. So, act like you've been here before and you ain't never been here before. What do? Well, first you remember, you literally prayed for times like these, okay? To quote Meek Mill, you prayed for times like these. You wanted this. This is what you worked for. You earned it. You deserve to be there just as much as anybody else does. That's the first thing. Let's go. Yeah, I didn't warn you that time. You should have known though when I was leaning over. So, you gotta remember why. So, remember that you did the work in the first place. But also remember why you did the work in the first place. That's another thing. Once you remember that, you have that firm foundation, it helps make you a little less shakeable. I won't say it makes you completely unshakable, but a little less shakeable. Woo! Good golly, Miss Molly. All right, we gonna try that reverse crunch toe touch again. Or you can take it down and do a side body crunch like that. So you can do that, or come up on palms and feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Whew. That's like my first time doing these, so if it feels a little sloppy to you, that's okay. It feels a little sloppy to me, but not impossible. Whew. Man, getting sweaty. All right, one more to go with the legs, and then we're moving on to upper body. So when I do programming, whether it's for myself, for my clients, class, whenever I'm doing full body, I always prefer to start with my legs. They're my biggest muscle groups. It's also the area I'm the strongest in. So that also means I can lift a lot heavier than I can with my upper body per se. So I need more energy. So I like to start the full body workout with my legs and then work my way up to my upper body. Because if I did it in reverse, I'd probably be a little too exhausted, but we have fun with it. All right, begin, last round. So make sure your core is engaged, braced, like someone is about to sock you in the stomach. Belly button to spine. So you're not leaning over too far while you do this, like so. So some lean is fine, because natural, but, woo, all right. All right, I'm taking it down. It was fun, but let's do our side body crunch. Side body crunch, I don't know. You know what I mean, this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One more. Woo! 12. There we go. All right, I'm gonna step off screen real quick and scroll, because I am my own studio operator. All right. Woo! All right, y'all, give yourself a hand clap. You've officially finished the leg portion. The worst is over, I promise you. All right. Upper body work time. All right, so with our legs, we did straight sets. Upper body, we're gonna do a little more combo wombo work here, a little superset action, because we can. And also, I'm feeling really sweaty and I kind of want to continue, I know. Craziness. So, first thing, we are going to do a row. Row, all right? Row, or row, row, row. You can do that, and then rear fly after we do our rows. Same thing with the rear fly. Take a step back, You wanna challenge yourself a little. All right, and then we're gonna do some back extension work. So, you see a theme? You see a theme? Yeah, okay. Actually, I'm gonna start with 10s, okay. All right, actually, you know what? Let's be smart. Let's demonstrate. So sometimes when you're doing superset exercises like this, you can't necessarily do the same weight for both exercises. So allow me to demonstrate. I'm using 12 pounds for my row, okay? So make sure your feet are shoulder width distance apart, back is straight, core is engaged, spine is in neutral, and pull. Squeeze your shoulder blades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, 12. Yes, I wrote 12. Okay, now let's see. Can I do flies? Now working more on my upper back than my mid back with our rows. Let's see. Okay, something. 1, 2. I don't know if I can do 12 of these though. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, woo! 9, woo! 10, 2 more, woo! 11, 1 more, woo! And 12. All right, and then come on down to the ground. Gonna do some more back work, back extensions. The often forgotten part of your core, but it helps oh so much. All right, hands at your lower back, okay? And you're gonna just lift your upper chest off the, or your chest off the mat. Keep your feet stationary. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel that squeeze in my lower back. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8, woo! 9, and 10. Woo! All right. Get some water. I feel like I'm being extra noisy today. But you know what? That's okay. You can be noisy. Exhalations help with the exertion, just getting everything out. Whew. Now, that being said, do I make this much noise when I'm working out in public in the gym? No. No. At most, you might hear a and you know, me counting, but I try not to do like the woo, yeah, because I find that person to be annoying in the gym, so I try not to be that person in the gym, you know? Same with like the dropping of the weights in the squat rack, like, don't do that, stop that, don't, like, is it really that heavy? Because if it's that heavy, then maybe you shouldn't be lifting it. This is not a powerlifting gym, this is not Gold's. Don't do that. Being loud for no reason. All right. Row your boat. This time with the step back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Shake it out. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do a rear fly with a step back using 12s. We'll try it with 1. 1, 2, amazing what happens. 3, 4, it's definitely not easy though. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more. 11, 12. Okay, see, and this is where impressing yourself comes in, because I didn't think I could do that. Okay, so, but here we are, trying it. We don't know if it's gonna work out. We don't know, but we're gonna try it. And look at that, it worked out. Life be funny like that sometimes, for real. All right, and up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh. Woo! All right. All right, guys, we got one more set, and then we're gonna do some chest and shoulders, and then more shoulder work with our shoulder taps. And then that'll be it, guys. So we got about 20 minutes, 19 and a half minutes left, guys. You're doing fantastic. Stay strong. The finish line is in sight, and I am not gonna have a drink of water, actually, because I think that might make me nauseous. All right. We've all been there. All right. Round 3. Fight. No, not actually, let's not. All right. Oh, Mortal Kombat. Okay. Row, row, row your boat. Getting in my way. Okay. Row, row, row your boat. All right. Row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, merrily, merrily. Life is but a dream. Sorry. All right. Don't even, that was probably more than 12. Okay. And rear fly. Now I'm not going to sing because I got to concentrate for this one now. All right. And 1. Whew. Spreading your feet shoulder width apart might help with your base. All right. I'm saying that to myself. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. Oh my God, and 10. Okay, I'm not doing 12. We're not doing 12. Okay, we've been doing good, but okay. Back extensions. All right. I say, and as the instructor, I can do that. All right. But also that gives you permission too, not necessarily to give up, but to also just be like, all right, you know what? I'm going as long as she does it. And if she taps out too early, she taps out 2 reps early, I'm gonna tap out 2 reps early. It's okay. Cause I say that because I have done that before. So, all right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh, yeah, I feel that in my lower back. Not in a bad way, but in a that's doing what it's supposed to do way. Okay. Whew. One more exercise to go, guys. You're doing fantastic. The end is nigh. All right. Be helpful if I did not splash water every dang where. All right. Last and final exercise. We are going to do a standing chest press for 10, and then we're gonna move into an overhead press for 10 as well. And then we'll come down to the ground and we'll do shoulder taps. Although who knows, I might choose to switch that up. We'll see. Why? Because I'd like to go rogue. So, standing chest press. So, I'm gonna use 12s for this. So, you're gonna stand with your hands like this, 90-90, elbows at about face height, eyeball height for me, because I'm short. And then, well, actually that doesn't matter for height. All right, so you come out, so you start in, out. 1, 2, 3. You see where we're going with the shoulder press later. 4, 5, there we go. 6, hold it up to chest height. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I'm gonna switch. All right, and then overhead presses. So I'm gonna give you a couple options. So usually I like to do these with my wrist turned out. I'm gonna actually do this time with my wrist facing inward. So more of a neutral grip rather than a wide grip, and press up. 1, 2, 3. It feels different, don't it? 4, 5. I don't know why these 10s are feeling so heavy today. Whew. Maybe it's that part in the cycle, probably. All right. So that was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Man, okay. Yeah, we're not gonna do shoulder taps. We instead are going to do... We're gonna do a lying toe reach. So lie on your back, legs extended, arms extended, going for the toes. 1, 2, 3, keep your chin off of your neck. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. So as one of our core instructors pointed out today during her class, when you are doing exercises like that, and you're lying on your back, the difference between a reach and a crunch is the position of that chin. She's right. So if you keep your chin up and extended, and you reach up with your arms, that's a reach. Now you're just reaching. Whereas if you curl your chin in, now that's a crunch. You see? So, little differences like that. Okay. Water. Woo. All right. Standing chest press round 2. All right, I'm gonna start with the 8s this time. And also, that's the other thing too. During the course of your exercise, especially as we progress, your energy levels are gonna fluctuate. You might find yourself a little bit more gas than you anticipated. Or, hey, it's been a while since you've done this exercise and you can't do as heavy as a weight as you're used to because it's been a while. There's no shame in downsizing in your weight, working your way back up. It'll come back. You already got the muscle memory for it. It's gonna come back. So if you gotta bring it down to the 8s or 5s, do it. All right, chest press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I feel like I'm not getting, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh man. My arms are like jello. 7, 8, 9, 10. See, that's why we're not doing shoulder taps, because I have no points to prove. I don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. We have plenty of other options. All right, toe reach. Or if you want to add a little extra resistance, you can grab a small dumbbell. This is an 8. I would recommend grabbing either a 5, a 3, and because I mean like a lightweight dumbbell. You don't need to go super heavy with this if you don't want to. And also too, for those of y'all out there who are looking to, during the course of your weight loss, shrink your waist, pro tip, doing core exercises with a weight is actually not gonna help you do that. It's gonna square your shape out because you're working those muscles and adding extra resistance to it. I very rarely use weights in my core exercises for that reason. I'm naturally a thick-waisted person. It don't need no help. All right, 1, 2, 3. That isn't to say there's not benefits to it though. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Okay. One last sip of water. One last round. And we're gonna actually have time for a cool down today, which is a rarity. But I figure we will actually take the time to cool down instead of tacking on another exercise and taking it all the way up to the end. Because let's be real, at least speaking for myself, If I don't do a stretch in class with the instructor leading it, I'm not stretching. Okay. That cool down ain't gonna happen. The cool down gonna be the walk, in this case today, walking back to the desk and changing my clothes, or going to the bathroom, going to get my lunch. That would be the cool down. We can do better than that. We should do better than that. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The squeeze is when you come to the center. 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. Yeah, it's like I have to lead with the elbows. That's my thing. It's a funky motion for me. I don't do that one too often. I usually prefer to do a lying chest press instead of a standing one. But the only way to get better at something is to keep doing it. Preferably with proper technique. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, oh my gosh, my arms. All right, let's go ahead, do our last round of a toe reach, and then we're gonna take ourselves a nice long cool down, because that's the other thing too. I always think the cool down takes less time than it does, but when I do a cool down in class and we have about 6-7 minutes left in class, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna do a quick cool down and we're gonna get out of here a little early, everybody. Nope, the cool down ends up taking the full 6-7 minutes, so we end up getting out on time. It's funny. And it's like, and I tell people that, and I worry that they think I'm trying to rush them out, but I promise I'm not. Or maybe just a little bit. That's only just because I be here all day on Thursdays. But it is, but at the same time though, if you've done a really hard workout class, wouldn't you want the reward to be like, oh, okay, and we did the full workout, we get out a little early, hey? Except it doesn't end up being that way. All right, let's sit back into our child's pose, everyone. Actually, real quick, I'm gonna switch our music. Hold on. Un momento, por favor. Actually, I don't know why I just did that. All right. Yeah, there we go. Something nice and mellow. All right. Like I said, I'm the other instructor, studio operator, but when I'm up here, I'm both instructor and studio operator for myself. All right. Child's pose. Oh, this should feel good. This feels good for me, especially after all that upper body work we just did. Just extend and reach through your fingertips. If you want to practice a little mindfulness, pay attention to how the tips of your fingers are pushing into the mat. If they are gripping into the mat, how your whole palm is on the mat. Try to relax those shoulders some, stretch them. Ooh. Bring that heart rate right on down. Let's walk our hands over to the left so we can stretch that right side body. And if this cool down is not enough for you, or if you would like to do just a wee bit more, we of course have restorative yoga options, gentle qigong yoga. We also have, of course, foam roll and stretch classes as well. Some of them are even taught by yours truly. So feel free to check out our library after this class and see what we have for you there. All right, because we believe in all of the dimensions of total well-being here at the YMCA. All right, so let's take a couple cat cows. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more time. All right. Kind of going up to that rotation motion again. Let's bring our right arm up, follow that hand with your gaze, and loop it behind your left hand, sorry, threading that needle. Oh, that feels good. And come up, down, up, and all right. Whew. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and get into those legs. All right, so let's bring our right leg up, left leg down into our runner's lunge. You can bring that left knee up. Say, or if you want to take an up. Okay, I can actually hit the pose. Hold on a second. There we go. You want to hit that so you get a little bit more rotation in. Don't fall. Oh my gosh, Olivia. Calm down. Okay. I actually need to stretch that out just a wee bit more. I didn't really feel that there. Ooh, all right. Yeah, there we go. All right. Drop that back leg down. Extend that front leg. Reach for the toes. You can stretch that calf. All right, switch legs. I'm saying, don't worry, we'll do a little bit more on the hip flexor stretching. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, pick that back toe up. So yeah, one side, of course, is stronger than the other. This is typical. I can hold this one a lot better. Okay. Getting more of that upper spine rotation here, along with that hip flexor stretch with the runner's lunge. Okay, let's come out of that slowly. All right, push back. Grab the toe. Oh, that feels nice. Oh, that feels so nice. Ooh, all right. Oh, all right, come down to seated. Actually, come down to lying. We're gonna do a little bit more with those hip flexors. All right. Wow, time flies. So it's 4 minutes something, now it's 1 minute something. All right, see, again, I always think my cool downs take, I always feel like I'm rushing through my stretches. But apparently I'm not, which is a good thing. Release, grab your other leg, you're just grabbing around the laces. Pressing your hips into the mat. Feel that stretch along the front of your leg and that front hip flexor. Or quad flexor, I guess. You know what I mean. Slowly release that. All right, and then let's finish off with some pigeons. All right. Or as my mom likes to call them, rats with wings. All right. So keeping that hip off of the mat. Feel that stretch right here. Should feel good after those curtsy lunges. All right. And as we run out of time, I once again want to remind you that we do offer longer stretch classes if you would like a longer cool down. And we have a wide variety of them, from just stretching to more structured restorative yoga, gentle yoga, etc. Or if you are feeling still really energetic and you're like, all right, that was a really good strength HIIT workout. Now I want to do some cardio. We have cardio 30 options for you as well. I highly recommend checking out the one that we just recorded today with Claire, subbing in for Linda. Or you could even check out last week's cardio 30 class that Linda did, where she brought out the agility ladder, okay? Now, if you want something that's gonna test your endurance out and have a little bit of fun with it, you should go check that out, all right? Anyway, my name is Olivia Winfield, personal trainer as well as a group fitness instructor here at the YMCA. And that was Strength45, y'all. Take care, have a wonderful weekend. See you next time.
I'm Sarah, and this is Cardio Dance. Are you guys ready to work out? Let's do it.
I woke up feeling like this gon' be my day. I got that poppin' fire every step I take. Living that wild life.
Through the bag. Go. That's where we want to go.
Last 10 seconds. I'm right here with you. Let's do it.
Welcome to the Y. My name is Erin. I'm Jennifer.
My name is Linda.
My name is Tommy, and today we're going to do a quick step routine.
We feeling like we can conquer the world today.
I wish you all could smell it. It smells so good.
Time. We get stronger in my world. We're going to do it again.